All class systems and hierarchies are not policed nearly as much by the upper class as they are by the working classes. And women are no exception to this. And I think is why the worst bosses I've ever had have been women. And I've heard this a lot from other women. Let me explain what I mean. I'm Dr. Anna Kolschmidt. I'm an industrial organizational psychologist, and I research the unwritten rules of work for the working class. One of the unwritten rules of work is informal hierarchies. I'm reading this book right now, Caste, The Origins of Our Discontents, and she gives many examples of how this technique has been used in the American slavery to Jim Crow system, how the Germans did it with the Yahtzees, and how the Indian caste system. Essentially, all the upper class has to do is convince the working class that there are divisions between them and just give slightly more power to one. And once they give that group slightly more power, they will do anything to make sure that they are not at the bottom of the rung. Women do this all the time at work. If you're one of the few women they've let into a leadership position, you got to keep all the other women under your thumb so that you have somebody to look down on because it makes you feel good. Working class whites do this all the time in the US with racism. I don't quote Lyndon B. Johnson often, but he nailed it with this one. He said, I'll tell you what's at the bottom of it. If you can convince the lowest white man who's better than the best black man, he won't notice you're picking his pocket. Hell, give him somebody to look down on and he'll empty his pockets for you. I've made many videos in my bullying playlist on why white women do this to black women and Latino women at work, even in women dominated fields like nursing and teaching.